matches, both characters want to keep each other out.
Yeah, Austin loves to play defensively, so we're going to see.
Yeah, you say, Puglist is going right in. Oh, Vitality goes in with a jump in. Just keep that.
It's back.
All right.
So Austin kind of mixing it up a little bit, he was staying a little bit closer to him originally, probably because he knows of Honda's massive ranges.
Ooh,
there we go.
He wants none of that.
Corner's a bad place to be against Honda, so it's good that he got out.
Yeah, I think Vitality jumped in at just the right moment. Now he's got all of his momentum.
The footsies are immaculate. Ooh. Not going to let any jumps fly here.
Oh, wow.
Raw activate. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
You gotta watch out for that.
That's always the right option. If somebody's charging full screen, just neutral jump and make him feel the pain.
Yeah. Didn't he jump back, though?
Yeah.
That's usually a bad idea, especially against Abigail.
Yes, definitely.
But that V trigger works the same as Abigail's V2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Clap.
Puglist Penguin seems to be doing better when he's...
Okay, that's a good punish. He
it is
knew
very good
that
punish.
he was 0 on that, so he wanted to capitalize.
See, I know he's well known for his grab mix-ups, and he hasn't been doing a lot of that so far, mostly because of the good spacing and footsies from Ultimate Vitality.
Yeah, Vitality's not good.
There it is.
Wow. I guess he knows the gaps in between Jury's, pressure with the fireballs.
And I swear to all that is holy, Honda has the force to
Yeah,
how long those ranges are.
That's the third time this round. He's grabbing him through all the gaps.
Ooh!
Oh my God!
We're gonna see how this goes. Ooh!
Whoa! What just happened?
It goes through projectiles, so.
Oh.
Went through the first one and
it
traded.
It would hit him like the later frames.
It traded and. Not taking that anti-air.
Yup. It's interesting.
Puglist Pain kind of understanding that he can be closer.
Jury's best button, that far-reaching kick.
Yes,
that's like the bread and butter of every one of Jury's buttons, in my opinion.
Everybody says Jury is bad, but when they see that button, people start to question a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's also that dumb meme picture on Twitter where it showed like the Chibiar Jury getting whiff punished by Karen.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But that's easier said than done, though.
Back into the corner.
Yep, he's going to finish it off with the throw. All right, Vitality's up 1. So is... I wonder if Pugilist is going to switch to another character. Is he all on Honda?
I would like to see him more in this situation. He was seeming to do a lot better when he was mixing up with his mix-up grab
they're
situation.
Going back to the drawing board. It makes me wonder who Penguin picked before Honda came out, because he's only a couple months old.
Yeah, we may see that switch back to that old character right now.
But, you know, it's always nice to see the newer characters doing fairly well at even a tournament like this.
Yes, this is one of the best things I love about the Midwest scene is that we get to see so many different characters.
Yeah.
And the ones that do play kind of the standing characters like the Rashids and the Bisons are very, very, very good.
Yeah. Not me, though. I suck.
You'll get there. You'll get there. The best thing about Street Fighter is the only way to go is up.
I hope that's the case. Okay, he's sticking with time.
Just taking a little breather.
All right.
Ooh, now sticking with V-Trigger 1.
I really do wonder who he played before Honda then.
So they were just taking a breather, moving back into the match.
But maybe he was a legacy Honda player. So obviously, if you have that affinity with the character and you play these games, you're just biding your time until your boy comes back.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff that he had that was good from before, like the jumping medium that he can move around, is still in the game. Ooh, the footsies here are immaculate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's doing a good job whiff punishing that. But
those forward palms are very good.
He did not get too much off it. Oh, he whipped the throw. That's fine. Oh, wow, that was nice from Vitality. He stuffed the freaking EX headbutt.
Penguin perhaps starting to notice that there's a range he can stand at where his palms are going to catch Drury where he or she cannot touch him.
Oh, wow, stuffs him.
Look at this aggressive pressure.
Now he doesn't have V-trigger anymore. Oh, you're not safe. I'm sorry. Vitality probably thought he had V-trigger on deck. Because usually Juries don't throw out EX wheel like that.
Yep.
All right.
Moving in, Pugilist Penguin making some very direly needed changes, and it's seeming to benefit him so far.
Yep, he's in there. Now he's got Jerry squished in the corner.
Yeah, he's definitely figuring out that range where he can
he
operate.
finally figured out when he's jumping out of the corner. That's good. Because earlier, he was letting him jump out for free.
Yeah.
Yep, doesn't want any of that, even though, in my opinion, Jerry has one of the weaker V-reversals.
Oh.
But it worked out there.
Her V-trigger.
Uh-oh.
Definitely better use
any
for
more
V-reversals
recovery, that could have been a straight punish. Oh, boy. And Penguin is going to even it up 1-1. All right.
Penguin's figured out the place where he can operate where Jerry can't do much.
Yeah, I think he's adapting just fine now. All right.
So the question is, what does Ultimate Vitality do in this situation where he can't seem to get in on Honda anymore because of his good buttons with his palms?
Yeah. Now that Penguin has figured out when he should be throwing out his buttons, when he should be whiff punishing, Vitality has to, play it a bit more safe, throw out his buttons more cautiously. Throwing out stand medium kick isn't going to do too much for him anymore.
In a very quick match, it seems he's downloaded the neutral here. So let's see how
That's another good button from Honda, that stand roundhouse. Oh, wow, that's
don't
a
want
free
that.
punish. Maybe he was just too late on the anti-air.
We're already almost in the corner already.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, now he's in the corner.
Yeah, that's a risky take when you try to jump
even
in
from the corner,
that.
he knows that spacing is good for him.
All right.
Like Ultimate Vitality's decision to take this a lot slower.
Yeah.
Good, walk back. You still have to watch out for that headbutt, though.
Dude, Penguin sniffed blood.
Yep.
That's why he went over that Alex Classic. He double dashed into command grab.
If they're falling for it, there's no reason not to.
That will put him on match point. All right, let's see what he's got. Yeah, he's just. Oh, now Vitality's the one doing the whiff punishing.
I'm not sure if the. Let's see.
Okay, he's throwing out that button at a further
They're both downloading each other. Ooh, there we go.
Yep.
V-trigger activate. He's going in.
That's another classic mix-up.
Perhaps going in will be to his benefit because he doesn't seem to be doing well at that farthest range that Penguin has found against Jury.
Worst case scenario, Penguin can always get his V-trigger back here. That's a benefit of having a 2-bar V-trigger.
Exactly.
All right.
We'll activate.
Activates.
Ooh, you can't operate.
Oh, is this it? No, not quite. Oh my goodness.
You can only do it twice.
Finished him off.
CC.
What's the mix?
There you go.
Oh.
Ooh, almost. No, now he can chip because he had Beaver.
Do it.
Oh.
Wow. Is that it? That's
yes,
it.
That is it.
And Pugilist Penguin's going to take it. Vitality seems to be a little upset, but I mean, if you make it to 4th place at this tournament, how can you be?
And I know, at the local we go to, we don't have a number of Hondas at the skill level that we're seeing Penguin play at.
Yeah.
So there's a lot he needs to go in and figure out, but very good player, very good match. And good job on Penguin for pulling out and making the necessary adjustments.
There was a lot of mind games as far as like chipping out with super goes at the end there. Like I saw that Vitality went for the raw pinwheel. He didn't even cancel into super because he knew he had the V-reversal on deck.
Yeah, which is very, very, very smart.
But then he realized, oh crap, I can't throw out this super anymore because he could just get through it with his super, as we saw earlier. Yeah. So he I think he kind of hung himself in that scenario.
Yes, and all the praise in the world to Penguin for taking that first round, having such what's the word? An uphill battle with that, and then making the adjustment on the spacing to punish with his very, very good buttons he knows Honda has.
Yeah.
So it looks like up next we're going to have Hitman, who's a very, very, very good Bison player.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I played him many times. He's always gotten the better of me. But, yeah, he's going to be this match is going to decide who gets to fight DualKevin in Grand Finals. Now, the only reason DualKevin is even here in the first place is obviously he won Red Bull Chicago. So that means he can't play in Red Bull Minneapolis, which is going on right now.
Yes.
So, of course, he would come here. If there's a tournament and it's literally in your backyard, why wouldn't you come here?
Exactly. And it's always welcome to see him out here.
Yeah. That's one match I'm looking forward to because I always learn a lot from watching DualKevin.
Yeah, I mean, when you have world traveled players,
well,
and
more
have them in the
importantly, we
building,
both play the same character, so
so that's information you can download.
exactly. But depending on how things go, I might not stick with Rashid any further going into Season 5. Well, I'll play him for Frosty Fostings at least, but I want to see what they have in store for after Red Bull Finals next weekend.
It's interesting to see where the history or the future of the game is going.
Because I feel like we're going to get at least 2 more characters, and then Ono said that we're not going to have anything until at least after the Olympics.
Yeah,
so
which is fine by me. Give us all time to adjust when they do
now,
a balance
here's
update.
the thing. Either C. Viper comes out, and I learn her seriously, or she doesn't, and I stick with Rashid, or I try another character that's like him, but who knows.
Stick with whatever you like. Play wherever you enjoy playing.
And that's my thing. I'm just waiting for C. Viper.
You just want C. Viper.
Exactly. Because she's literally a Marvel character.
Okay.
Well, Rashid is too, but like, I kind of want to play a more technical character. Because that's one thing that I feel like this game is kind of lacking outside of Minot, but Minot is a zoner. I feel like this game needs a technical rushdown character.
This character has a lot. This game has a lot of technicalities, but it's more in like the gameplay itself.
Yeah.
With the tried and true Bison, it's good to see Hitman back out.
Oh wow, I was about to say he has a Lucia.
That
but
would
nah.
be the switch.
He was just off by 1.
Good show of sportsmanship by the 2.
Yeah.
This is a matchup I don't see very often. So I'm interested to see.
I mean, in all fairness, Honda came out like 3 months ago, so of course you haven't. But, I mean, as far as Street Fighter V goes, obviously. But what about like Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 4? Or even Street Fighter Alpha?
Okay, losers finals. Going in on the first match. See, even against Bison, who has very good buttons, you're seeing a lot of trades.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a
Good.
nice use of the V skill. Only from footwork do I see immaculate use of the V skill from M. Bison. Because let's face it, Bison players, they don't use that V skill enough.
So you're seeing in this situation that Penguin's good footsies that he utilized in the last match are going to be hard to implement against Bison's better long-range buttons.
Yeah. I mean, Bison's a whole different beast as far as like normals go. I mean, Jury's more defensive, but Bison's more in your face. And he could kind of play that defensive role at the same time because he hits any of those buttons, he's still somewhat safe.
Yeah. So Hitman using the good use of the offensive V trigger and closing the round with the grab. Now we're in round 2.
Okay, recognize when he could throw. Oh, I don't know why he did that V skill. Got him into trouble there.
With so much of Bison's buttons keeping you locked down, it's hard to implement that mix-up grab game that he's so good at. Ooh, a bad crush counter there. Stun bar getting high for Penguin. Keeping the pressure on, and there's the stun.
Yep.
That'll close us out.
And Hitman is going to take the first game. By the way, this match and grand finals will be first of 3. So it's a 3 out of 5 set. So Hitman has to win 2 more. Penguin has to win 3 more.
If there's anything I've learned about Penguin in the short 2 days that I've known him is that he adjusts very quickly. So I'm interested to see how he adjusts in this match.
Yeah, that's one skill I can use. Oh, I noticed that Honda recovers quite fast from his normal throw.
Definitely.
Because you see Penguin whiffing that a lot, and he's still able to do something else. That's a very interesting use of the throw from Honda.
And it's good because we're seeing the same kind of strategy he was using.
Unfortunately, he's squished in the corner against Bison, which is the last place you want to be.
Certainly. Whiffed EX.
Oh, wow.
Grab.
I feel like he's conditioning Hitman. He's definitely conditioning him because that's a free jump.
And now he's in with the grabs.
Oh, but he stuffed him on the approach.
He knows.
Yeah, definitely.
He knows.
I mean, there's no other reason why you throw out that normal like that.
See? He had to open him up, but there's the grab game.
Well, not so much to open up, to stuff his approach. Oh, here comes
open
the
with
ball.
the fireball. Good job.
That's a good answer.
Not letting him be in the skies. Not happening.
Yeah, he doesn't care if he got any extra.
But here we are in the corner again.
All right.
This is not a place you want to be against Bison. Ooh, and the mix-ups get him stunned.
Yep, one simple tick throw setup will get him the round win. All right.
So we're seeing Penguin make good adjustments, but it seems that Hitman is hitting him back just as hard.
Yeah, if it's one thing I know about Hitman is that he adjusts really fast, you know, compared to when we were playing in our tournament sets. Because we talked like after our games, and it's like, oh, I noticed you were doing this, and I was losing to it, so I just did this, and I was able to beat you just fine. That's usually how our talks after our games go. Because I usually get like the upper hand at first, and then he just steamrolls.
Going high. Oh, the anti-air and he is in the corner now, which is exactly what he needed.
Okay, charge. Ooh. He knew the full charge was coming, so he went for the neutral ground, as he should.
The full charge is such a risky option.
Yeah, especially if you have him squished like that.
Ooh, wow, look at that counter.
Especially, like, if you whiff the charge, then you're put in the corner.
Ooh, but Hitman retaliated.
Stops that. So Hitman's going to be up 2-0 now.
And Bison wins.
So what does Penguin do in this situation?
This is a good question. Obviously, Hitman can go in and put on the pressure just fine with his buttons, but like Penguin's all about just trying to keep him out.
Penguin was doing a lot of good counter hits in the last round.
Yeah, I think he's starting to advance a little bit more, but he's being more cautious about his buttons,
which is a very good thing to be.
Exactly.
See, look, he's trying to keep that wall up.
Yeah. Now his decisions and like what buttons he presses, I see it's more about anticipation, or at least what I think is anticipation. I try applying that myself,
good job.
And it gets me into a lot of bad situations. Maybe I'm not doing it as right, but Penguin seems to have the right idea.
The pressure was just simply too much.
Yeah. That's the thing about this matchup. Bison can just pressure Honda so easily.
He can pressure a lot of people very easily.
Well, yeah, as you see right here, like once he forces Honda to block a plus button, then he's free to like throw out as many other buttons as much as possible.
Hitman's pressure is ironclad, and he's getting all the counter hits in the world to make this match go his way.
Yes.
And that stun bar is already almost full on Penguin.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, the surprise super.
None of that. Yeah, you hardly see that from Bison's ever. Is this going to do the trick? It does.
Yes, it does, and that is kill. We weren't sure because of the 1025 health, but that is.
And that's something you hardly see from Bison players nowadays, because more often than not, they're using it for specials, EX specials. But back in Season 1, when Bison didn't really throw out that many EX specials, or he couldn't afford to throw out as many specials as he could with EX, like, I would see wake-up supers from Bisons all the time. But nowadays, aside from that one scenario, you hardly ever see it from Bison players. So, you know, good on Hitman for recognizing that was a thing he could still do with this character. By the way, you could still do that super with Bison in the air.
Yeah.
So if you want to catch people off guard with like an air-to-air scenario and you have the meter, you can do it.
Yes.
My friend does it to me all the time. But here we go. This is going to be Hitman's run back against DualKevin
for our grand finals of Street Fighter V.
Yes. Now, if it's anything I know about DualKevin is that one of his closest training partners, Diablo Bison, obviously plays Bison too. So
yes. So this is a matchup he has a lot of experience with. So it's interesting to see how Hitman responds to that because he can't do anything necessarily tricky.
And when you get down to it, Hitman and Diablo Bison have completely different play styles. And if anybody knows DualKevin as a player better than like anyone in this room, it would be Diablo Bison. But sadly, he isn't here,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
however, this is going to be one of the best matches that you're going to see in terms of fun competition, an entertaining match for the Midwest.
Yes, yes. I mean, this is usually, from what I hear, every time DualKevin comes out to like an Ohio tournament, when Rob TV's not there, it's usually these two fighting in grand finals.
I'm from the Cincinnati FGC.
Okay,
so
yeah. I know Cincinnati
it's usually
has
these two.
local.
In whatever DualKevin
How often
comes
does
down.
Rob TV show up there?
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Okay. I guess he's from like the Columbus area? Okay.
DualKevin going with B-Trigger 2 for this match.
All right. B-Trigger 2, you say? Yeah, that's what I usually pick against Bison. I mean, it is interesting to have like VT1 here, but like you want to have better neutral against Bison. As a Rashid player, I feel like you only need VT1. We need to contain characters like Zingy, Ferdy, Karen, who don't really have projectiles that are noteworthy. But anyways, we're getting right into it.
Wow, that was an interesting interaction.
Yeah. Oh, free punish. And Hitman has his pressure going, but DualKevin stops that immediately with the throw. There's some interesting exchanges right off the bat here.
These two players know each other very well.
It seems like they're going for the more unconventional route, and I feel like if you know the other player that well, that's the route you have to take sometimes.
One of the best things about DualKevin's Rashid is he plays him very, very strict and very, very competent in his fundamentals. You see a lot of Rashids that are nutty or go for crazy things. He is very, very solid.
I'm pretty much aggro as all heck. So.
Yeah, and that's what's one of DualKevin's greatest strengths, that he plays that neutral and he plays very strong but solid.
Yeah, yeah. As you see, Kevin's having none of that. Gets his free button press. I think this might do it. Not quite. One more mix-up. Oh my goodness.
Hitman fighting back.
Now he has one more mix-up.
There we go.
Kevin. All right. Hitman puts one on the board. Now he's got a long mountain to climb.
They're so cautious with each other, and it's a good thing to see. Whiffing the grab, but no answer.
Oh, wow. Slide from down under. All right. Tries to, at least check some. Because he's not, like, completely fussed off that.
See, I feel like other Rashids would have, like, evil spiked by now.
Oh, I would have Tiger Knee Eagle spiked by now. No doubt. All right.
He is very good at applying
that was
pressure
interesting
to
how
DualKevin
tried to punish that, but I feel like that wasn't the right call.
Well, DualKevin's hearing the calling. He's going in.
Oh, no. If he threw him, then that's kind of the right call. But Hitman could have stuck him.
There we go. Big damage with the super.
All right. What's the Bardock Oki here if Bison gets any off super? By the way, if you don't know what that means, it means like any Oki you get off super, like what Bardock gets from DBFC. Or what he used to get, rather. I mean, I don't play DBFC, even I knew that much.
Good choice on the counter.
Holy crap. Hitman's going to take the first game.
And Bison wins.
Hitman really slowed the game down, didn't let Rashid really do anything crazy necessarily. Kept him locked down with those strong buttons. And DualKevin did the right thing, kind of slowing down and not running headlong into those, but still he had the greater patience.
It'll be interesting to see how Kevin adapts from here on out. Oh, as you can see, the classic low forward.
Already in the corner. One of the many strengths of Rashid.
Oh, wow. Nice punish on the Devil Axe. Oh, counter it. Did you see the delay on that? Okay.
And almost a complete role reversal from last match. It is now DualKevin who has him in this endless pressure.
If it's one thing DualKevin has, it's strats. Just when you think you've seen all of them, you haven't seen them at all.
Oh, he's finding out. Good slide. Activate. Ooh, that was an interesting side switch. See? DualKevin has all the health in the world. He knows he doesn't have to go.
I'm not going to lie. It seemed like Hitman was kind of playing with fire there, throwing out those stand feet roundhouses. Because Kevin could have easily whip punished any of those.
When he gets out.
That's
not enough to kill. Oh, and he answers back. Ooh.
Nah.
But he was getting a little bit too greedy in that scenario.
Yeah. I feel like the only thing that could have killed Kevin there was if a Hitman stuck out like a crouch strong. I got the counter hit.
Ooh. It's really hard to jump in on any Rashid, much less DualKevin's Rashid.
When you really think about it, Rashid is kind of like Guile in regard to anti-airing because that heavy mixer is kind of like a flash kick.
And it hits on both sides.
Exactly.
They're definitely picking up the speed in this next round here.
Ooh, he's going to get in with the EX. Oh, he whiffs the freaking sand roundhouse.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. And now
we're in the corner already again.
Hitman's got a guess.
Although Hitman's been good so far about finding his way out of the corner.
Exactly. If it's one thing Bison has that Rashid also has, they're both really known for having like excellent ways to get out of the corner. Arguably even the most degenerate ways.
And DualKevin has this interesting strategy of making you feel safe in the corner. Like he'll let you out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he'll punish you.
One thing I've known about Kevin since the
that.
Ultimate Marvel 3 days is that he's the kind of fellow that likes being in the corner because he's been there with Deadpool many times.
Yes.
And he's won through the corner many times.
And with that throw of the extra gray life, he takes that round.
That's far from his first rodeo.
Let's see if Banana Rashid can do anything more in this round.
Banana Rashid.
Ooh.
Man. Any other Rashid, I feel like would have EXDP'd there.
Yes.
Because that's like, Rashid is like the king of Trojan horse mix-ups.
There it is.
Speaking of.
We're already in the corner.
Yep.
Good choice of the grab.
Putting in the throw game. Wow.
Then he gets
punished
out.
with the crouch roundhouse. Oh, wow. You still got a block.
And now he's the one who has to guess in the corner.
Oh, wow.
He probably thought it was going to cross up.
Yeah, that's what I feel like happened. Wow, he's catching a lot with
the other corner.
Yeah. All right, one more guess for Hitman.
He's already almost stunned already. Ooh.
Fortunately, this is M. Bison, so Hitman can always come back. But he already expended V-Trigger. Nope. That's smart of Hitman not to do anything there.
Ooh, good mix up.
Here it is. What's the mix?
Neck and neck here, and the grab!
Hitman's going to go up 2-0. Let's go.
He needs just one more to reset the bracket.
If that were me, I would be too scared to do anything there because I feel like a DP would be coming. Because I can't tell you how many times I gotten killed by pressuring, and then I got hit by a DP and I died.
And that's one of the things that's great about these players. They're very good at reading each other and adapting on the go exactly when they need to.
Yeah, I feel like he really made Kevin scared to throw it out there at the end. But anyways, we're going to get back into it. Oh, wow. What a whip punish. Oh, wow. But he put himself in the corner.
I love DualKevin's adjustment because he's been seeing that Hitman's been just getting out of the corner for free, so he's increasing that pressure definitely when he's in the corner.
So, oh, wow. Yeah, not giving him too much space to jump.
We're going to see some gold letters if we're not careful.
No more gold letters.
There we go. Kevin's seeing now that this slower pace is definitely playing to Hitman's favor, so he's trying to
This is going to be a tough road for Hitman to climb because even though he's got V-Trigger 1, like, Kevin's still got a lot.
Yep.
Nope,
and with that.
Yeah, but at least 3 more guesses had to be had on Kevin's part, worst case scenario. But here we go into round 2. Oh, they're trying to stuff each other's approaches.
DualKevin would definitely like to get his first point on the board if he closes this round correctly.
You can't do just raw stop there. Ooh, caught him.
I'm loving this increased aggression. He's already almost stunned.
Oh, wow, he missed it. Fortunately, Hitman didn't convert into too much.
Ooh, keeping him in. With all that health, he can take those risks.
I think Hitman's like 4-0 as far as like wake-up DPs go.
See, he's not waiting as much because he knows that space has been utilized so well by Hitman so far. With that grab, he gets on the board.
Yep. All right. Seeing a fair amount of adaptation from both players.
This is the first win of player 1.
We're going back to the character
yep,
select
he probably needs a breather. As far as I know, Hitman only plays Bison. Maybe he wants to switch features.
I think he plays Ryu on his stream, but I don't know if he takes that character seriously.
If you're playing why would you play Ryu in tournament? Like, the character's just too bad, though. You're not going to beat DualKevin with Ryu. Sorry. But, like, the gap in tiers in that scenario is way too big. Like,
but it matters who's playing them.
Yeah, it kind of does, but at the same time, it's still Ryu, who is arguably, in my opinion, the worst character in the game.
Yes, until you see somebody like perhaps Samurai pick him up, and you see the kind of work he can do. But back to the match here. We're starting off. The two definitely taking a much faster pace.
Hit. It's interesting the time he threw out a crouch heavy punch. Because usually when I throw out heavy punch in that scenario, I usually get hit by the counter hit.
Oh, good shimmy.
All right, he's established his throw game just fine. But
find his way out.
Yep.
He has to in this situation.
Hitman put a stop to that. Wow. It's interesting how he's using Inferno there as like fully spaced. Usually it's unsafe. But since it's spaced just enough, you can't get a true punish off it. Yep. He threw that out because failsafe is the V-Trigger 2. So he has no reason not to throw it out as immediate. All right.
Oh, bad whiff.
What's Hitman got?
Hitman's got to lock down Rashid. Rashid's momentum.
Yeah, he stopped the freaking mixer. That's good on his part.
Yeah. DualKevin's momentum so far has been unstoppable. And
the key to doing well against Rashid, in my opinion, is really recognizing when people are doing like EX mix, EX tornado pressure. Because obviously there are some characters who can put a stop to that completely. And if they know how to punish it, they'll punish it every time. I know that all too well.
There we go. Big damage.
Oh, wow, he backed off. Interesting. But he recognized where he was going to go, and now he's put Hitman in the corner. But now he put himself back in the corner.
Yes,
Doesn't matter.
Especially with that.
Anti-air. Sniped.
Gets out again.
Oh, wow. He's plus, but he's minus, but not too minus. Wow.
Activate.
Nice on Hitman to not commit to a scissor kick. Good.
Yes, he's locking him down.
Wow,
Ooh.
he read it. Finally. For the longest time, Hitman was getting hit by those wake-up DPs. And now he waited. And now he's on point to reset the bracket.
He's staying very in place when he's moving. He's
wow, he's Audi 5000. If you got that reference, then I love you. Oh, wow. Frustrating with scissor kick. Oh, wow. He whiffed that roundhouse. That could have been trouble if Kevin was hitting any other button. But fortunately, it's stalemate now. But now Rashid has the corner. Oh, nice wow. He saw it coming.
Now we're in the
I guess he waited. Oh, wow. He could have stuffed that. Now, if he was playing against somebody like Zangief and DualKevin did that, then he lariats that for free. But fortunately...
Ooh, good whiff with the tornado.
Oh, nice stuff on the approach with the dash. All right. Oh, wow. Whiff punish the crouch strong.
Kevin's doing a very good job in filling the space by Hitman wants to be in with buttons.
But unfortunately, he's in the corner now. Now Kevin has to guess. What's the mix? Activate V-trigger. This is a scary scenario. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
cancels and more pressure. Now he's backing off to not get hit by the further buttons from Rashid.
Because as long as those buttons are happening.
No, it's one more guess here. One more guess. What is it? Oh my goodness!
Grab. The bracket has been reset.
Yes, bracket has been reset by Hitman. We are starting fresh with the new set.
And a fantastic adaptation. Fantastic.
Either these guys have to win this set, and it's their tournament.
I loved Hitman's adaptation to start filling the space with more buttons to try and keep his momentum, because what was getting away was he was running away with the momentum DualKevin was.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that.
Scattering things, making things kind of hard to react to.
Oh, that was a free anti-air. I'm surprised Hitman didn't get that. Ooh. Yeah, now he's realizing that Kevin is realizing that he needs to stand a bit further away to get those whiff punishes.
Yes. He's finding out the space he needs to occupy.
I think that's like just at the very, very pixel tip. So that's like pinpoint accuracy. And now, all in, Kevin's going to take the first round of this new set.
He has switched to a very high aggression play
This
style.
is how I usually play Rashid.
Ooh, that was a very, very good combo.
Oh, that was another. I mean, okay. Maybe it would have been harder to anti-air with Bison, but I noticed Kevin's jumping in from much further distances, and Hitman's not capitalizing on it. Oh, yeah. That's like the...
the reset. The reset catches him into stun.
Hitman's like 0-3 for that approach of Kevin.
Oh, another reset that gets him again.
Yeah, and that was meterless if I'm not mistaken. Well, as far as like...
We're seeing a different Kevin, one that's out for blood.
One that's super aggressive now. Before it was a more, a patient version, but he's like, I can't afford to do that anymore. I got to lay on the pressure while the iron's hot.
So how does Hitman pump the brakes on this runaway speed of the match so far?
Uh-oh, free punish.
Ooh, that pressure. Ooh, and there it is. The whiff punish.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin is now standing at the perfect distances to whiff punish all Bison's buttons.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
but
he's
now
pulling his way in.
Hitman is anticipating him doing that.
He is now giving him a taste of his own medicine. The aggression,
this
the
isn't
stun.
Going to kill, but what's the mix?
Ooh,
oh, wow. Meaty cycle ball. More balls.
Ooh, good option. Faked out, going to the wall.
Oh, wow. Fortunately,
tip.
Kevin didn't get too much out of that.
Good punish. Hello, I like Hitman's approach here. Oh, you wanna be super aggressive?
wow.
I can do that too.
Scissors kick.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kevin
man.
saying I can do it as well.
Now he's 1 and 5 for wake up DPs. Oh wow, perfect whip punish on that scissor kick. He stood it just outside the range.
And Hitman's finding his way out. Ooh! I would have got hit.
Ooh,
I
knockdown.
definitely
What's
would've
the
got hit.
mix? Contest. Now he doesn't have stun to worry about anymore.
DualKevin having the life lead and does not need to make a mistake here. Waiting for
Hitman's
Hitman
not
to do
doing
it.
anything too stupid. Well, as I said that.
See? With that life lead,
as you
could
saw,
just wait.
he wasn't like throwing out a cycle ball because Kevin could have reacted with V-trigger activation to EX Eagle Spike to punish. So there was just a lot of walking back and
Oh,
forth.
using EX to go through the ball. Very intelligent.
Yeah.
But still put him in a place where corner carry could be an issue if he applies pressure as Bison. God. They're being so patient with each other right now. And there it is. One counter hit, and we're already into the next momentum.
Oh, wow.
These jumps are free.
I'm surprised Hitman's not doing too much about that. Come to think of it, Hitman has not been V-reversaling as much as I thought he would. Not even once.
With his V-Trigger 1 being so instrumental in so many of these victories so far, I don't think he wants to waste it on a V-Reversal.
Fair enough. But you figured he'd get at least one and still get the V-Trigger. I think that's how it works. But that's mostly how like most Waka and Abigail players
The sky
nowadays.
belongs to DualKevin so far, and it's simply working in his favor as we speak. But he's not dead yet.
If I were, that's
and without
exactly,
V-Reversal, he cannot be here.
if that were me, I would have done it straight on Hitman's wake up because there's not much he could have done about that. Even trying to V-reversal, just a raw super would have still chipped him out.
Yes.
He would not have gotten the chance to
Yeah, because
V-reversal.
he doesn't have the health to do that. So, despite having losers bracket reset, DualKevin is one away.
Yep, from taking yet another Street Fighter V tournament title. All right. Oh wow. Now he's just throwing out a lot more tornado projectiles.
Because he's
wow.
wanting to keep Hitman in a certain
He's
spot. where
finally
he can
figured out the
whiff punish.
perfect times to whiff punish everything. Oh wow.
It's a good idea on Hitman to keep him from
I'm
applying
really
his offense.
surprised Hitman is not anti-airing as much as I think he should. Maybe
Look
he
at
might
this.
be.
Look at how good he is trying to figure out where there's a space where he can't be so easily countered, because this has been costing him a lot of his matches so far.
Yeah. At least in this set.
This caution is definitely favoring him
wow.
until that jump in. There we go. That's the kind of patience and execution I want to see.
Yep, spacing makes it so that the Inferno is safe.
Ooh.
And that's like the 5th time he's gotten hit by that. Hitman needs to start realizing
Oh, that reset.
when he's going to throw that out, specifically when he knocks him down. That's like the perfect meaty. And now Kevin is on tournament point.
Falling the ball in.
Yep,
Ooh, but still
and he
not
still
enough.
knew he could anti-air from that scenario.
Doing it again. Well, at least he got a trade this time.
Wow, that far-reaching crouch. Oh, he tried to convert off it, but unfortunately, that's fine.
Here we are in the corner
You're a
already.
Ooh. Using those projectiles to bait an
Air belongs to
air
DualKevin.
into an anti-air into the mixer.
BT activate. Let's see if he can do anything with this. If not, it is the end of this tournament. And there it is! DualKevin.
DualKevin takes
the
it.
tournament.
All right. That was adaptation at its finest there.
These two players played almost different people when it came to each match. And it's always so
specifically in each
interesting to watch.
set.
Each time they traded.
Kevin finally realized that what he was doing in the first set wasn't working. So he turned up the aggression a little bit, and it got him the W. And he just knew just the spots to whiff punish everything and do everything that he needed to do take advantage of what Hitman was doing.
I always love watching this match. It is probably one of my favorite Midwest matches to watch because like we were saying, every single round.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the crowd the chat doesn't like it as much.
Well, that's just
they see Rashid and they see Bison like, oh, top tier characters, Resident Sleeper.
That's fine. People need to adjust. And given time, you'll be able to beat these guys.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I've been at it for so long, and I still can't beat the people that I keep losing to.
The good thing is that if you take notes and you look, you'll be able to make those adjustments you need to go forward.
Fortunately, I feel like I learned quite a bit from commentating here, from watching these matches, pointing out like everything as it was going on.
I feel like a lot of people spend a lot of lab time, but they don't know what to train necessarily.
Exactly.
They go in the lab, you practice your combos. But you do something
I mostly lab against specific scenarios that give me trouble, and I do like the basics like spacing, punishing, whip punishing, all that stuff. But obviously, there's something I have to do to take the next level. But all right, Nobera's handing out the rewards. So fourth place is Ultimate Vitality.